Good morning, Brian and Dana. Today I am at the Taji military base, which is located in northern Iraq. And I want you guys to imagine something. Imagine living on a military base like this one, separated thousands of miles away from your family. Now that's the reality for our men and women who serve overseas. And while they can enjoy things from home, for instance, they got up at 2 o'clock on Sunday to watch the Super Bowl, they say they're focused on the mission that's here, but they still miss their family and friends back home.
All right, you got briefed last night on the route. We're just going to go do a quick overview.
It's the last mission in Iraq for Staff Sergeant Joseph Hurd. The Fort Hood soldier and his brigade are preparing to head home.
We're glad we're going home, so we're glad someone else is taking over the mission.
A new team from Fort Bragg is stepping in to complete the last half.
Take our time and do it right.
It's almost bittersweet for these dedicated soldiers of Fort Hood.
It's like you love to see them come in because you know you're getting close to home, but at the same time, it's like you still want to be in the game.
Most have contributed a large part of their life to the war in Iraq.
We've got some folks that have been away from home 3 or 4 years out of the past 8 or 9 years.
Lieutenant Colonel John Baker speaks from his own personal experience with a wife and 2 sons back home in Texas.
I've got Colin, he's 5.5 years old, and I got Logan, who's almost 4.5 years old.
The Texas A&M graduate is ready to close this chapter of his life and begin a new one.
I look forward to seeing the Texas Aggies play some football.
And turning the page is like, what's next in your life?
It can be an exciting but trying time for a soldier heading home. Their families have learned how to physically live without them. Now the soldiers must learn how to fit into their family's daily routine.
It's hard. There's good days and there's bad days.
As Lieutenant Colonel Jason E. Kelly removes the last few pictures of his family from his office wall, he says he understands the problems that can arise back home.
My oldest son, having done it before, was familiar with the separation. My youngest started out a little bit tougher.
But for these men of the United States Army,
Nothing beats being at home with your family.
there is no problem too difficult that will ever keep them safe.